What is classical rhetoric? Have you ever wondered how the art of persuasion has shaped our world? Classical rhetoric is a fascinating subject that traces its roots back to ancient Greece and flourished in Roman culture. This art is all about the techniques used to persuade others through speaking and writing. It was one of the three core arts of discourse, alongside grammar and logic, forming the foundation of classical education in Europe. The story of classical rhetoric begins in the 5th century before the Common Era in Athens. At that time, the rise of democracy created a demand for citizens to engage in public debates and legal arguments. This environment led to the emergence of the sophists, who were teachers specializing in persuasive speech. They taught citizens how to succeed in courts and assemblies. However, this also raised concerns about the ethical use of rhetoric, as some speakers focused more on persuasion than on truth. As we move into the Roman period, rhetoric became a formal discipline with structured approaches to speech-making. Notable Roman rhetoricians like Cicero and Quintilian developed a system that included 5 key components of rhetoric. The first is invention, which involves finding and developing relevant arguments and ideas. Next is arrangement, where the material is organized logically for maximum impact. The third component is style, which focuses on choosing the right language and rhetorical devices. The fourth is memory, emphasizing the importance of mastering the speech for confident delivery. Finally, delivery is about the actual presentation, including voice and gestures. Classical rhetoric was particularly significant in judicial settings, where it was used to argue cases in courts. It also encompassed deliberative rhetoric, which pertains to political decision-making, and epideictic rhetoric, which is used for ceremonial speeches. In European history, classical rhetoric played a vital role in education and civic life, especially during the Renaissance. This period saw the rediscovery of the works of Cicero and Quintilian, which were integrated into university curricula. Rhetoric became essential training for public officials, lawyers, and anyone involved in public affairs. The study of rhetoric helped shape the development of Western political and legal systems by highlighting the power of language in public discourse. To sum it up, classical rhetoric is the ancient European art of persuasion that evolved through Greek and Roman traditions. It is structured around 5 key components and is deeply connected to the civic and legal practices of its time. Understanding this art can provide a clearer view of communication and public speaking in European intellectual history.